By the time you see this video, the event for the werewolf abilities will be over, but just wanted to show off a little bit more of what it was like to be lower level with it. And this is a level 18 character that I was just leveling, and she does have level 20 werewolf, level 20 fury, level 20 feral rage. So I thought that maybe like each like difficulty or something would change it, but it doesn't. You just got it. So you could like start a level 1 character and have level 20 werewolf right off the get-go. So this character was just getting the staff, you know, and I have the full Arctic set with Hasaris's boots, rare ring with mana after kill, a mantled heal, a couple charms for some strength to wield the 45 required Arctic mitts. Arctic set's really good, man. You can wear it at level 2. And look, it gives you cold damage based on character level, strength, 50 life, cannot be frozen. The belt has 40% magic find when you have other pieces of it. And here's the armor. You get cold res, all res, massive enhanced damage, 303%. The weapon, enhanced damage, 50%, 20% bonus to attack rating, adds 20 to 30 cold damage, and then attack rating based on character level. And the gloves, you get 10 dex, 50 attack rating, 20 life, 10% increased attack speed. What a great set for level 2, man. Super cool. And in werewolf form, we're really, really powerful. So I'm going to get the staff, alright? I made it all the way to the Duriel's chamber, like right before it, you know? And I didn't have the staff. So here we go. Check it out. It's like, we're so powerful. Our Fury says it does 103 to 237 damage, which is really, really good damage at this level, you know, at this point in the game. So, you know, we have 12% lifesteal and 7% mana steal right now, it says, with what we have for Feral Rage. And as far Oasis, I need the staff, the full thing basically, so I'll check this out, I guess. Looks like there's a special dude over here. I guess I'll kill him. So yeah, I mean, there, we just leveled, nice. But yeah, did you guys try this out? Were you able to check this out when it was going? I had a lot of fun doing this. There's so many builds I'd like to test with it. And I really wish there was a way to like achieve this in the game somehow, where you could get Oskills that don't necessarily take up the gear slots up here. You know, maybe they take up a section of your inventory in the form of unique small charms that are kind of like the Uber situation or something like that, or the Extender Charm situation where you have to kind of farm for them, you know. Or, you know, here's a wild idea, like what if you had to like beat hell difficulty with a character, and then you had to like go to the World Stone and sacrifice your character to the World Stone. You know, like you could take his gear off or whatever, but like just imagine you had to sacrifice the character to the World Stone, and then it created like a heart. Okay? And imagine, hey, plus 3 to enchant, level 18. And then imagine that heart rolled a random skill from that class or something. What do you think about that idea? Let me know in the comments if you like that idea, if that would be something cool. And basically what I'm saying is like the heart would be like a unique small charm. And just think about it, like you'd have to roll quite a few characters and sacrifice quite a few characters. And you know, maybe there'd be a limit on which Oskills those hearts could have, right? Or souls, you know? It's like, you know, like Mephisto's soul stone? It could be almost like that. Like, it could say, like, Barbarian soul stone or something, you know? Or like Amazon's soul stone, or like maybe it's even your character's name with this, and it says soul stone. And then, and it has level, I don't know, 10 to 20. Level 10 to 20 skill on it. What do you think about that? Would that not just break the game wide open in terms of builds? I mean, it really would. Would people be pissed about that? I don't know. If you don't like that, just tell me why you don't like that. And if you do like it, tell me why you like it. And if you have another idea, tell me that. Let me know what the other idea is. So, because I've been enjoying the ability to mess around with the skills like this. I've tried every character class, you know, and it's unfortunate that there just won't be enough time to test out like more and more builds, you know, with this. So far, I think my favorite one that I've done has been probably the Assassin. When I did that one, it really made me wish that Dragon Claw on the Assassin tree functioned like Fury and had speed, like more speed like Fury, you know, just so that you could make a dual wielding claw assassin. Although I don't think Fury takes into account the offhand, you know. So maybe like tweak it a little bit so that it kind of does. But just in the way that Fury targets and the way that its speed works and how much damage and attack rating it has, it would just be nice if a melee assassin could utilize the physical aspects, you know. So like check out that werewolf assassin I made, and just look at how awesome it is and how good the Shadow Killer unique claw is on it, which is not a good weapon, you know. It's really not that good of a weapon, but in the way that I was using it with the werewolf abilities, it was like amazing. It was so fun. It was so fast, and it had such good utility with the mana per kill, the minus target defense, and the Frost Novas that were going off were slowing everything. And in combination with Decrepify from the Mercenary, it was fabulous. It was like excellent crowd control, great speed. I was able to wield pretty much like budget gear as well, and it performed incredibly well. So yeah, was really enjoying that. I didn't have a helmet, so I just put on this helmet and put that chip gem in it for fun. Okay, Staff of Kings, nice. Rare. Yeah, so anyway, really loving what they did with this. It does make me, like I said, wish we could have, like, shouldn't this be green? Shouldn't this helmet be green from me putting that in there? It's not.
How may I help you?
I don't want it then. There. Take it. I don't want it. Yeah, so I've been having a lot of fun with this, and like I said, how could we get stuff like this in the game permanently and as part of the gameplay loop, you know? Just I think that's my most like creative idea for it, would be sacrificing your character to the world stone after you beat hell difficulty. Because it would take time, and it's like, well, then where would it go? It would just appear in your shared stash. Okay. Or maybe they could give us a currency tab for stuff like that. Another tab would be nice. But yeah, that's how I'm thinking about it. So, and then what if your shared stash is full? I don't know. They just have to work that out. Just make sure it's not, I guess. Maybe maybe there'd be a prompt that says, you know, sacrificing your character to the world stone will create a soul stone of your character in a random O skill. Like, do you still want to? Oh, and then sacrifice your character, and then you're like, yes, and then it's like there's no room in the shared stash, and then you're gonna be like, dang it, you know. So then you have to like just go back to town, and then you'd have to make room, and then you go back, take your Tron portal back to the world stone, and then it would be like, okay, yes, now I want to do it, and then it would just do it, right? So there you go, D2R dev. That's how you can implement some of your cool holiday event changes right there. For everyone that doesn't like that idea, that's okay. Let me know why you don't like that. Why you think less builds is better. And then just what limit would you, and if you just think it's because then all the classes become meaningless or something, I understand that. So tell me which skills should be available maybe and which shouldn't. Like, wouldn't it be cool if you could get like lightning mastery as a small charm that could roll level 10 to 20, so that, and then like if you could get static field or chain lightning or something, and then toss that on a druid or a paladin. I mean, there's items with charges and stuff. Like there's a paladin rune word that is geared around like holy shock, and it has chain lightning charges on it, and it's just so useless. It's like, so the game wants you. The game, at least before, it had this idea that there'd be some benefit somehow to having other skills on other characters, you know, throughout the game even. Like, because some of those are like lower level type items. And it's like, but you never use it because then the charges run out in like 3 different encounters. And then it costs a lot to repair, you know? And it's just think about how many people would run a sorceress to Bale to try to get the O skill for teleport, you know? And then they could finally, you know, not need to wear Enigma for every character. It would be pretty sweet. Or like, imagine you just want to be a Blood Raven theme, you know, so you find the O skill for skeleton mastery, and you use the revive charges on the Blood Raven unique bow or the Harmony bow, which costs way too much to repair. So, you know, but anyway, and then you have an Amazon, and those revives are a little stronger. And you could fulfill that fantasy of being like a Blood Raven type character. You know, I think that would be pretty damn fun, you know? Or just like skeleton mages, skeleton mastery. You know, like I know it could get wild with like the amount of skills that are in the inventory. Like if it was just like a little thing like that. But here's what you could do. You could put a limit on it where, because you know how you can only have one Annihilus Charm and one Torch in the inventory? You could just say that the Soul Stone, the character Soul Stone, would just be limited to 3, maybe 4 in an inventory at a time. So, and you can't have duplicates, right? So like say you wouldn't be able to use like 4 chain lightning ones, right? And it would just work like Oskills work already. So it's not like you could just toss it into a sorceress inventory and have level 20 chain lightning and that it adds 20 to your chain lightning or something like that. You know, you could just, it would not work that way. Like if it's native to the character, then it doesn't provide that huge buff, right? So I'm just saying there's ways to do it. So you can have it be limited, and let me see here. Can I get rid of one of these now? Yeah, there we go. So it's like you can have it. Actually, wait, those are kind of useful. 3. Those are kind of useful for equipping stuff, so I'll keep that one just in the stash. But anyway, that's how I'm kind of like thinking about it on the fly, right? Like I thought about it a little bit before, but now I'm refining it as I'm considering it more. And to me, that would make sense. You sacrifice the character to the World Stone. They roll a random O skill. It can roll level 10 to 20. And you can only hold, say, like let's look at this for example. What do we get from today's event? We get 4 skills, it says. Fury, Fire Claws, Feral Rage, and Werewolf. So maybe you're limited to 4, or maybe just 3. Just 3 skills. With 3 O skills that start at level 20, you could do, I mean, the build possibilities are pretty much endless at that point. You know, they're beyond endless. It's like there would be so many new builds that people wouldn't even know. Like the entire game would just be broken wide open for anything that you could pretty much dream up, and all it would require would be you actually playing the game, you know, leveling characters and sacrificing them. And yeah, people would rush them or whatever and all that. Like single player though, you'd have to find your best speedrun strats, you know, to New Game Plus characters and stuff. Impossible. Oh wait, what? It's not letting me. Do I have it already?
Impossible.
Huh. Do I have the amulet part already? What's going on? Was it in my stash? Ah, there it was. The entire time. And there it was. And there it shall be. Okay,
Yes.
well, that's okay. I mean, there we go. Got it. I already found the tomb, so let's go. Yeah. Feral Rage, here we go. But yeah, so look at this, man. Level 20 skills already. I wonder if that's how they would work too. You know, like right now. Whoops, that's not the right way. It's over here. I already found it. So we're going to kill Duriel pretty easily here. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that would be quite fun. You'd have to level characters. Angelic sickle. I don't remember picking that up. But yeah, you'd have to level characters, sacrifice them to the World Stone, get their Soul Stone. You can only hold 3 or 4 of them in an inventory at any given time. They would just roll 10 to 20 on a skill, and that's it. There's no other modifiers to it. No res or stats or anything like that. Okay. Wow. Well, that went quite well. So we can't identify stuff. So sad. Well, does the mercenary need armor? She does. Okay. So there, we'll put that in there.
Impossible.
And I don't really need the angelic sickle. So we'll put that in there. And we'll identify those and see if she could wear one of those.
This is not good. Will this madness ever end?
Good day.
I don't know. I don't even need to put points and stuff. So, Jaren. Thanks, Jaren. Okay, let's move. Mashif. You know, I've never made a Javazon before. I've never made one.
Good day. Welcome.
And I was thinking of possibly, maybe, making one. And so I named this character Thundernificat. But we'll see. I might not make one. Because it's just, we know what that is.
Yes.
Frost Nova 1 struck. Is it blue? Ooh. Look at that. Looks quite cool, doesn't it? Frost Nova 1 struck on armor on a scale mail, or tigulated or loricated mail looks quite dope on Amazon. Take note, all right? Okay. So let's see. What about this one? 2 sockets with Frost Nova. Hey. What a nice color blue that's on here now. That looks really cool. Okay. So we'll keep that one, I guess. And put that on you.
I'll put that to good use.
And we'll sell this one. So that's pretty good. 2 sockets on there. I like that. So let's see. Do I have anything I could toss in there for her? She's level 17. 6 dexterity. Max damage and undead. I feel like that's kind of good, actually, for that low level, 13. This is level 9 required. Attack rating, life. Whatever, we'll just, there you go.
I'll put that to good use.
Good to see you. Good day.
And then that was kind of junk. So, okay. So anyway, made it over to Act 3 with this character, utilizing the buff today of level 20 Werewolf, level 20 Feral Rage, and level 20 Fury that you gain at any level. What do you guys think of my sacrifice character to the World Stone idea? I think it's pretty sweet. That would be quite exciting. Let me know. See ya.